fluff, no bullshit.
Hey there guys, today we're going to talk about what it's like to actually have an e-comm business these days, because it's a lot different than what it was a few years ago. And what I want to talk about today is like the 360 approach, meaning that you have to be covering a lot of aspects of your business in order to be successful. All right, so I'm here with Ignas today.
Hello guys.
Ignas is going to tell us a little bit about the challenges that he had with his brand called Jelly Gym. Is that right?
All right.
The Jelly Gym brand. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our experience and how we handle it these days. So, Ignas, if you want to start with telling us like what you did in Jelly Gym and what happened there.
Sure. Of course, like it's a lot of things to mention. But talking about 360 approach, it really kicked in 2020.
Hold on. Maybe we need to say what the fucking 360 approach is first,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be talking about it, obviously. So let's say. So to me, 360 approach means that you have to cover all the aspects in your e-comm brand or store or whatever the fuck it is. You need to be covering Facebook, Instagram, all your socials, TikTok in particular, because right now this is the cheapest and most effective social network where you can get a lot of traffic to your website. You need to be covering all of the marketplaces available to you, in this case Amazon, Walmart, eBay, whatever the hell you have. There's a lot of local ones, like for instance in Holland, there's one called Bol, and that's the most popular one. In France, they have another one, which I don't even know what the hell it's called, but it's it's more popular than Amazon. So you need to take advantage of your local marketplaces on the global marketplaces, such as Amazon and all the other ones that I've already mentioned. And you have to be just thriving and pumping any way that you can get traffic in, like affiliate marketing, any way that you can really get traffic to your website and grow your customer base. So that's the 360 approach. And if you're failing to cover any one of those aspects, you could be losing a lot of cash flow, and you can't afford this. Not right now. I mean, it's not like whenever you were paying Facebook peanuts for your traffic, like $2-3 for a conversion or something like that. That's not happening anymore. So if you're not covering everything, you might as well go home and do something else. So
it's
back
like,
to you.
Money sitting on the table. You're doing the hardest work right there, like on one channel, and you like leaving the money for others in other channels.
Dude, it's not like it's not even leaving money on the table. I mean, right now you can't really break even if you're just using one of those channels. It's not about leaving money on the table. It's about fucking survival right now, So all right, tell us what happened with Jelly Gym and where you got to and what happened there.
So we started at 2019. It was we're selling supplements in the United States, basically. And
supplements, just be a little more specific. It was
more specifically gummy supplements.
Gummies, yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah, trendy new thing. So everything was pretty good at the beginning. We're solely on Facebook. That was our one channel that we like really focused on. And we spent a lot of time on testing, on trying different angles and stuff. Everything was pretty working well at the beginning.
But you were focusing on Facebook?
On Facebook only.
So that was just Facebook?
Any email marketing as well for retention.
Okay.
But basically Facebook, because you coming to a lot of marketing agencies, they would tell you, master one channel and then you can move on to more, and spread. And basically our marketing agency didn't want to try any other channels, no Amazon, no nothing, because like probably they don't want us to spend money, our budget to other agencies like Amazon agencies as well.
Right.
I kind of had this feeling there. And we also had like research, and we had a lot of Amazon searches. That's also like the free money there.
That's like lost
Exactly.
forever, Okay, we'll get to that as well. You were creating a spillover from your Facebook marketing onto Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So later on, like iOS 14 kicks in, and
And that's
things
it.
got.
Game over.
It's not game. It's not game
Oh,
over,
dude,
but
it was game over for a lot of brands
It
that,
is,
that were
yeah.
focusing on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like a lot of brands that were focused specifically on Facebook. For them, it was game over. So yeah, that's why I'm asking whether it was game
of
over.
course,
for
yeah,
you,
it
man.
depends on the brand, on the product, and of course, in this competitive market that we are, it was a real game changer for us. And of course, we started looking for other opportunities. Our marketing agency told us to keep spending because Facebook was promising their customers that the things will get better because we need to get solutions for this thing. You know,
Right.
it was kind of a surprise thing for them as well. You know, it was like, I don't know, thunder from the clear sky, like hitting this update, and it really got a lot of problems for Facebook, and everybody felt it, and all the customers.
I guess another way of saying like what the 360 approach goes well with do not put your fucking eggs in one basket, because
true,
that
yeah.
way you drop the basket or the basket just rips
Exactly.
apart and you're dead. All your eggs are on the ground. That's it. So,
Because
yeah.
before that, like, most of the brands were making success on Facebook, and like you saw these practices and you thought like, okay, it's going to be like this all the time.
Oh yeah, there's
nobody
no,
was prepared.
no story,
Yeah.
no forever loving story
Exactly,
that
yeah.
goes well all the time, man. It always fucks up at some point, you know. They're always changing the algorithms. Facebook, Apple,
Yeah.
fucking Amazon, everything is constantly evolving, and they're not making it easy for you. They're making it in a way that they make more money off you. So, you know, I've had this happen to me. I've had like I've built Amazon native brands specifically for Amazon, and by not diversifying the places that I actually sell them at, I've ended up breaking all my eggs as well. So you really need to have your eggs on as many baskets as possible. So that's what the 360 approach is.
Of course, for small businesses at the beginning, it's really difficult, you know.
Well, dude, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm always saying. You start with something that you know. You gotta
Yeah.
be, if you're building an e-com brand or like a multi-brand store or whatever it is, if you're building something in e-com, you have to have at least one of those traits to be your like native and the one that you're best at. And for the other ones, just start building. You don't need to be the one-man show here. You know, you just either find people to get into your team or find agencies that know what the hell they're doing so they can open up these other aspects of e-com for you. But don't try to do them all at once. I mean, first of all, don't try to do them all at once, and don't try to do them all yourself, because that's not going to work. I mean, if you're a good say like Facebook media buyer, it doesn't mean that you're going to be good on Amazon, and it doesn't mean that you're going to be good on Google and all the other places that you have to be covering. So find people that are good at them, that are going to teach you how to be good at them, and to actually do that for you. So yeah, like for instance, I wanted to sort of give a perspective on how this whole thing works. Right now, we are launching our NanoShield product. It's we started a company called Badass Labs. I think we did an episode. It's probably going to be one of the previous ones that you guys are going to be able to see, and you're going to be able to understand a little bit more about what the product is and how it works and blah blah blah. But we're just launching it. And right now, we're focusing... No, not there. Dude, what? Here. Tony, you fucking asshole. Anyway, that's the NanoShield. Tony went there and gave me one without a trigger, so I can't really show you what it does. But thanks, Tony. You always think of everything. So anyway... NanoShield is doing pretty well. Right now, we are only selling NanoShield through an affiliate network. And what's happening there, I mean, I don't know how much you know about affiliate networks, but what's happening whenever you're selling a product through affiliates, if you're breaking even, you got to be really happy. I mean, if you're not losing money, you got to be really happy. But what a lot of people fail to understand is that gaining that traction that affiliates give you, because right now we're doing like probably we did about 4,000 sales the first month that we're running the product. So this means that 4,000 different people got to experience our product, bought our product, and we're actually trying to look into not how much it's costing us, because right now we're paying something like $40 for every, like this is our CPA cost. So everybody that actually buys this product, we owe the affiliate that brought in the sale, we owe them like $40. And if they buy a single product, we're only getting like $35 or something. That's including shipping. So so we're losing something like, I don't know, like $12-13 on every sale. Now we've got the bigger value bundles, like you got a 2-pack or a 3-pack. 2-pack. So the 3-pack is where we're making some money. It's like we're on probably like $8-9 plus or something like that. But what we're actually looking at there is the lifetime value of the customer that we are acquiring. This means that this customer has tested our product, and we're so sure that this is a really good product that we're confident that, you know, they'll like the product and they'll be back for more. So by acquiring the customer, we have them in the database now, and we can send them like special offers, email marketing, and all the rest of it. So this is very valuable for us, acquiring a database of customers. This is why we're ready to pay that money, because we believe that the lifetime value of these customers is going to be a lot more than what we get from the first sale. Another thing that's super beneficial for us is that those affiliates pumping out all this traffic, because some affiliates are good at TikTok, some affiliates are good at Facebook, others are good at Google, others have like a network of, let's say, like blogs and vlogs and shit like that, where they showcase the product. They create a lot of traffic. But because Amazon is such a big platform and people have so much trust in it, what usually happens is that some of the clients, some of the customers that get, you know, that get to see the product and get sent to the funnel that we've created for this product, because they trust Amazon so much, they know that Amazon has their best interest, they just go onto Amazon and they just do a brand keyword search trying to find the product. And this is where we actually start getting a lot of traction, because from every sort of 100, 150 sales that we do on the funnel website, we actually get 30 people going on Amazon searching for the product and buying it. So we're getting that spillover from Amazon, where this is like a free sale. I mean, these are, we only just pay the 15% to Amazon, and that's it. We don't pay any of the affiliate CPAs, and the affiliates are actually the people and the companies that got the people interested in the product in the first place. So this is how we're monetizing this, and we're getting up a little bit in the profit. Another thing that we're working on right now is creating like really good upsells for this, in order to pump up the AOV, the average order value, because right now, as we started, we only have like multiple numbers from the same product. And you know, if people haven't tested the product so far, they're a little bit hesitant on buying like 3 pieces or 6 pieces or whatever. So right now we're launching another few products which are going to go well alongside this product. Like we're getting the tire blackener now, like a rim cleaner, and this really cool window cleaning foam. So these are going to be the upsells, and these are going to be the products. Like we have our flagman product here, and we're gonna have these additional products in order to pump up the average order value of the basket. So that's how we're handling it right now. So what happened? What happened after you guys had this problem with Facebook? I mean, what happened with Jelly Jim?
Yeah, so we basically cut most of our Facebook budget, and we kind of try to survive that period of time, so it will get better. But of course, it prolonged very much, and we had to split it up into the different channels like Amazon. So we put our focus on Amazon, on Walmart and other marketplaces, and yeah.
Oh, you actually listed it on Amazon?
Yeah, we were doing it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, who was doing that for you?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
all right.
He used to do it. Yeah.
Okay, I thought Martin Cook had a good contact for you guys for that. Was that Michael Jordan, or did he? Because he's got a very good team for Amazon. Why you laugh? I make a joke.
I think
Anyway,
he
okay.
recommended you. I don't remember.
I
yeah,
don't
but
remember
you was very expensive at the time.
Oh,
so
wow.
I was
Dude.
like, oh man.
Hey, good things are expensive. I want you to remember that, guys.
Yeah.
There's nothing good that comes cheap in this life, you know, except if you're in Bolivia and you're buying cocaine. I guess that's maybe something that's a little bit better in terms of price quality. But anyway, so yeah, I've been trying to preach about the 360 approach to a lot of people, and this is what some of my talks have been. Whenever I've been talking about Amazon, I talk about why you can't afford not to be on Amazon, because you're missing out on so much things. Like, for instance, there was this brand called Mudwater, and I did one of my presentations on that brand. And what was happening there was these guys were, they were hitting up their advertising so hard. They were spending millions of dollars on Facebook, creating loads of traction with their brand, and they weren't on Amazon. And what was actually happening is people would go, like they would see like their Facebook advertisement or TikToks or whatever, and they would actually go to Amazon, search the keywords like Mudwater. And because they were not there, their competitors were getting the top hits for their brand keyword search. And they were making, only on their branded keywords, I think they were making something like $300K a month just by selling their brand on these keywords. So that was huge. So not only are they losing $300K a month in sales, they're actually pushing that to their competition, and their competition is gaining more and more traction. So you're actually feeding your competition by not being on Amazon. So that's that's some of the things that I wanted to say here, that you really need to be thinking of how to do this whole thing. And in order to be successful, once again, I want to go back to this. It doesn't mean that you have to be doing everything. Find agencies, find people that are going to help you for the things that you don't understand, but pick one, at least one, that you're going to be good at. That's going to be like your native and main source of traffic and source of advertising, where you're going to be pushing the product yourself and you're going to be doing the work yourself.
By the way, you had the 360 approach speaking in affiliate world.
That's right.
I think listeners will be able to listen on our podcast later on.
Why did we did a?
We'll do for
All
sure.
right, okay,
Just keep tracking. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll share the presentation that we have, but essentially, 360 approach means take advantage of every option available to you to make more sales. This is what I'm actually telling a lot of our customers, because right now, even if they're selling on Amazon, for instance, they're US companies, US brands selling on Amazon in the US. I'm trying to tell them to try and branch out and bring their products to Europe, because there's so much potential. It's a lot of the brands are well recognized from the States, and people are searching for them in Europe. So just by bringing your product to Europe, you're opening yourself up to an extra, let's say 15% of a revenue stream that you don't have at the moment. And like for some of our clients, even going onto Amazon, that makes up like 15 to 20% on top of what they're already making just by being on Amazon. And then if we get to optimize and do some ranking campaigns and start ranking them for some of the top rated keywords, this could go up to 40%. So only Amazon can give you another 40% on what you're currently making through your Shopify store or whatever you're using to sell your products online. So don't miss out on that. You need that revenue stream to keep on growing. So that's my advice.
Game change, it's different approach.
Yeah, you got to be all over the place.
Yeah.
You can't afford not to be on Amazon. That's all I got to say about that.
And it's a long-term game now.
Hey, that ended up like a little bit like Forrest Gump, and that's all I got to say about that. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching this. And, of course, if you have any questions or you think that we can help you with anything in your business, we're open to it. We're open to talk about it and, at least share our fuck-ups and try and save you some pain in the process if that's possible. I've never been able to do this, by the way. I mean, I've never been able to learn from other people's mistakes. I know they say that that's what smart people do and dumb people, learn from their mistakes. I guess I'm a dumb person and I've been learning from my mistakes all my life. And if I can, if there's anybody smart out there watching this, if we can save you some time and some money by sharing the things that we've went through, let us know.
And if you have any suggestions, if you want to see any guests on our podcast, please send email or direct message and we'll consider.
All right. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.